Undertones. Hello, it's Sarah with What I Wish I Knew, and today we're going to be talking about foundation shades. And to know how to choose your foundation shade, you need to know your undertones. I didn't know foundation shades had warm undertones, cool undertones, or neutral undertones, so for the longest time I was running around with a pink face. I have warm undertones. I didn't know that until I read something about them. Like, I think I said there's cool undertones, warm undertones, and neutral undertones. And we're going to talk about how to find out what yours is. If you tan easily, you're probably a warm undertone, and if you don't really tan that easily, like it's a slight tan, you're probably a cool undertone. And if you're not really sure, then you're probably a neutral undertone, but that's not necessarily true. I burn a lot, but that's mostly because I'm pale. So on to the next test. So if you look good in gold jewelry, you're a warm undertone. If you look good in silver jewelry, you're a cool undertone. If you think you look good in both, or if you prefer rose gold, then you're probably a neutral undertone. My sister, she has a neutral undertone, but she prefers silver jewelry. That doesn't mean she's a cool undertone just because she wears silver jewelry more than gold, but she prefers it. And the final test. Look at your veins. I'm not joking, just look at them. If you have green in your veins, like if it's mostly green, then you're a warm undertone. If it's blue, then you're a cool undertone. But if it's blue-green, then you're a neutral undertone. Does that make sense? Because, you know, your veins are naturally blue. But if you have cooler undertones, which means it doesn't interfere with the blue in your veins, then it looks blue. If you have like yellowish undertones, then it looks green. But if you kind of have a mix of both, it'll look blue-green. It makes sense to me. So that's about it. Other than, you know, if you're tanner, or if you're paler, or if you're just like an overall melanin goddess. But if you don't, then please swatch. You have to swatch right here on your neck because your foundation shade should match your neck skin tone, not your face skin tone. Because sometimes it's different. Okay? So take a mirror and swatch the foundation onto your neck. If it doesn't blend into your neck, don't get it. Please. Do you know how many times I've seen like a mask face? It's not okay. That's all for today. See you next week. Bye.